IFC 做咩？格 game， 原來佢哋都打緊。做戲。佢哋都 continue 咗多次。
You should have fled Middle-earth with the rest of your cowardly kin while you still had the chance.
哇，好靚啊！對啊。
Least of all you, lackey of Sauron.
知唔知有 Sauron 啊？
I am the right hand of Sauron.
索倫係啦。
Rivendell burning. And your mongrel father hauled before me in chains.
You'll do nothing. Your plots end here.
My work is only just beginning. Do you think you two alone can hope to stop me?
They are not alone.
Don't look for your guards.
OK，D N 睇嚟，打最後大佬。Chapter 1 D N， 夠膽唔好走嗱，夠膽唔好走。跳樓。
He's escaping. We cannot hope to follow him now.
But I can.
哇 ！F22對米格。
Sorcery of Sauron! This is no natural storm!
炸死啲傻佬先。
I can no longer see him.
喂，咁快放棄，一打中兩嘢。喊啊，眼濕濕啊！
It is no use. He has escaped us for now.
Yes, but you cannot be blamed. It was bold of you to go after him alone. Indeed, though perhaps it was not the wisest course.
What was that creature?
What was that beast he made his escape on?
I cannot say.
唔講得嘅。I cannot say.
Nor have I. Perhaps the Dark Lord has bred these creatures as a challenge to my folk. I can only wonder how many of these beasts he has placed at Agendar's command.
We have to stop
Agandar
him.
is a threat to all the free folk of the north. We must destroy him or die trying.
Yes, but first we must find him, and that will not be easy. He could be anywhere.
For my part, I would gladly join in the hunt for Agandar. Yet, I have my duty to consider. I must return home to inform Lord Gwaihir of all I have learned here. And who is Gwaihir?
Gwaihir?
He is the Lord of the Eagles of the Misty Mountains. I am surprised you do not know the name, for he was a friend to your kinsman, Thorin Oakenshield, and to your own lord, Dane Ironfoot.
Oh,
aye. The King of the Eagles is indeed a revered friend of my people. As his vassal, I am duty-bound to return to him. He must be informed of everything I have learned here. Aye. Your duty to your people must come first. I'm glad we met, Balaram. I hope we'll meet again one day.
See.
As do I, Farron of Erebor. You and your comrades saved my life. That is something I will not forget. If I can ever be of service to you, I will.
Farewell wherever you fare, Balaram. Till your Eyrie receives you at your
Balaram.
journey's end.
My thanks. Commend me to Elrond, your father, and farewell.
有咁嘅走嘅呢樣有點走我哋？
have a duty to inform our allies of all we have learned.
行翻去咯。
We should return to the ranger camp at some ford. Halbarad will be anxious for any news we can bring.
Agreed. For I, at least, am still under Halbarad's command.
Should you find Halbarad has no pressing need of your services, I would urge you to make your way to Imladris. We may have need of your strength and resourcefulness before long.
Investigate. What?
There are still some goblin skulls down below in need of cracking. Shouldn't we deal with them?
Goblins are only a threat when they have a strong leader to drive them on. With their chieftain slain and Agandar fled, those few who remain in Fornost will soon fall to squabbling among themselves. And we may find more important tasks awaiting us elsewhere.
What about Aragorn?
What about Aragorn and the hobbit he was looking for?
Aragorn?
He's probably got his hands full with the Black Riders and all. Shouldn't we try to help them?
If Aragorn has found this hobbit, it is certain they will both be bound for Imladris. He is several days ahead of us now. We shall look for him as we go, but Aragorn is resourceful. I suspect he will arrive at Imladris before we do.
Then we'd best head back to Sarnford. Farewell for now.
Sarnford. 邊度嚟 ？Let's go! Ooh, we're in Washington.
I have received word through the Sons of Elrond and the Wandering Companies telling of your valor at Fornost. You are to be commended for your skill and daring.
We had yet to make a count of the dead the night you sent us to Aragorn, but I thought there would be more survivors than this.
Some few are away patrolling the borders of the Shire, for even now we must attend to our duty. But sadly, many of those who were wounded in the attack died within days from some evil ailment. Even those whose wounds seemed minor. Perhaps Solana could tell you more.
Any news?
Have you heard anything of Aragorn? He was desperate to find a certain hobbit when we parted from him in Bree.
He's sleeping
All I
with
know is that Aragorn is rumored to have left Bree in the company of 4 hobbits of the Shire. I can only assume one of them is the hobbit he was seeking, and that they are now bound for Rivendell. There is worse news, however. On the night before they departed, the Prancing Pony Inn came under attack by unknown assailants.
What shall we do now?
We return to offer you what help we may.
就係電影嘅開頭嗰度。
Truthfully, I would be happy for the extra hands. But it is clear to me that you 3 have a greater destiny. You may be needed more urgently elsewhere.
Then what would you have us do?
I advise you to make your way to Rivendell. Aragorn will be eager to hear news of Agandaur, and he may have other tasks for you to perform.
Me? Travel to Rivendell?
我唔搭得船㗎喎。
The hospitality of Elrond is legendary, and it's not like I have a better suggestion. Why not? But it's a long road between here and there. We best get started.
Perhaps there is something you can do for me on your way.
Scary
You're
story.
about to name it.
I sent 2 of my
Fuck
rangers,
Tony.
Kalarin and Luin, on patrol along the Brandywine River. They should have returned long before now. I am growing concerned for them.
掛住啦。
They are both seasoned rangers who have served many years in this region. We can be certain they have not simply lost their way. From which direction would they be
變
returning?
晒樣我哋。
They were to follow
戴
the
翻頂
Brandywine
帽先。
north as far as the Great East Road, and from there to make their way back by passing through the Barrow Downs.
The downs are just north of our position here.
Then we'll make our way north by way of the Barrow Downs.
Perhaps we will
遊
discover
神
some
二
trace
疏
routes
喺
we
數。
travel.
You have my thanks. Eradan has great skill as a tracker. If Luin and Kalarin made it as far as the Downs, he will likely pick up their trail. Farewell and safe travels to you all.
磨下豆腐先。
Ah, Master Farin, it's good